Hello, welcome to another wiki procedure, and today we are going to look on how you can apply for a change of name for a non-governmental organization in Kenya. Down here below, we have given you a link which is going to direct you to a wiki procedure website page where we have given you detailed instruction on how to go about the application process. Additionally, on the right hand side of our screen, we have given you a select language option through which you can select the language which you can easily understand by clicking on one of these displayed languages here. We have also included external links to other websites which you can visit and get more information on how to go about the application process. Additionally, we've included links to the forms which you are going to use to make the application, and you can easily download these forms by clicking on these links or by clicking on the NGO board's website, which you can visit and download the forms from there. And we are going to see how you are going to fill these forms as we move on with the applications, where to submit them, the applicable fees, as we move on with our presentation today. But before we do that, I'd like you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe and notification bell so you can get notifications every time we upload new content. So let's get back to our presentation. And the list of items which we're going to cover in this session include the need for a name change, the eligibility, the required documents, steps to follow while making the applications, the fees, validity period, processing time, office location and contact information, and any other information that we may find relevant on how to apply for a change of name of an NGO in Kenya. So welcome to our presentation today, which is brought to you by wikiprocedure.com. The need for a name change. This application allows for an NGO to change its name. The NGO may want to change its name for a number of reasons. It can be either it has changed its objective and it wants its name to reflect its new objective, or it has merged, or whichever reason, and this allows for the NGO to make this this change of name application. So it allows the NGO to make the application for changes of its name so it can reflect its new agenda. And the eligibility criteria is that registered NGOs in Kenya are eligible to make the application for name change, and the required documents include duly filled notification change of name form number 16, a formal application addressed to the executive director seeking for consent of change of name, signed by 3 registered officials of the organization, minutes of the meeting proposing the change of name, and an amended copy of the constitution showing the new name, and the constitution should be signed by all the members. The steps to follow making the application. This application can only be done in person, and the first step is that the board of directors of the NGO should carry out a meeting and take the minutes of the meeting having a name change. After that, they're supposed to make an application for reservation of a name, and this is made on form number 2, which is the name reservation application form. And you can get this form from the National Governmental Organization Coordination Board offices, or you can download it from their website. And you're supposed to, while filling the form, you're supposed to propose 3 names in order of priority for the organization to be registered with, and a processing fee of 1,000 shillings is charged for the name search and reservation, and the name search and reservation takes half a day to be complete. And once the name has been approved, it is reserved for a period of 60 days, and the applicant can renew the reservation period for a further 60 days on payment of a further 500 shillings. This is followed by the amending of the NGO's constitution showing the new NGO's name, and you're then supposed to make an advertisement in the local dailies informing the general public of the intended name change. And once the new constitution is ready, you can now proceed to make the application for to make a name change by visiting the Non-Governmental Organization Coordination Board offices, and here you'll be given a notification of change of name form number 16 to fill and submit. And you can also obtain this application form by visiting the NGO's bureau website. After filling the forms, you're supposed to submit the forms with all the required documents, and these documents include a formal application addressed to the executive director seeking for consent to change name, and the document should be signed by 3 registered officials of the NGO. Minutes of the minutes of meeting proposing the change of name, and the minutes should be submitted within 14 days from the date of the meeting. The minutes should also indicate the reasons for having the name change. You're also supposed to submit an amended copy of the constitution showing the new name and signed by all members. You should then proceed to pay the processing fee and submit the receipt to the NGO's coordination board offices. And the processing fee is 27,200 for international NGOs and 12,500 for local NGOs. On completion of this process, it will take the Non-Governmental Organization Coordination Board 2 days to acknowledge the change of name, and changes will be effected within 90 days in their register. So let's see how this is done before we continue. As we have mentioned before, you can easily download the application forms by visiting their website and clicking down on the quick links. You can click on the download, and you'll be able to access the forms here by typing form number 2. You'll be able to just download it, and as you can see, name reservation form here. You can able to download both of these forms, form number 2 and form number 16, and these forms are easy to fill. With form number 2, you're supposed to just give your full names and the name of the organization, and your address also, and give the 3 names which you want to reserve in order of priority. And the NGO board is going to check their names against the list of NGOs which have been registered to see if your name is similar to any of those for it to pass approval. It is also going to see if your name is misleading or goes against the rules of name reservation and name change. We have another video which goes in depth on how to make the application for reservation of name change of an NGO organization. You can check that video and to give you deeper information on how to go about the application process. But it's easy. Just give the names in order of priority and pay the application fee of 1,000 shillings, and within one day, within half a day, your name you'll be given the name which has been reserved for you. And after that, the form number 16, which is the notification of name change, and here you are supposed to give you are supposed to fill this form and submit it. This part you're supposed to fill with the old name, the dash organization, for example the Wikiprocedure organization, Wikiprocedure organization on these days wants to change its name from dash to dash, from Wikiprocedure to dash, and supposed to be filled by 3 designated officials and signed. At the bottom of the page, they've given you the list of items which you're supposed to accompany the application form with. So by filling this and making the payment and submitting it within 2 days, your application will be approved and it will be acknowledged after 90 days. So let's move on. The processing fee is 27,200 for international NGOs and 12,500 for local NGOs. Payment by cash or check should be made to the NGO's coordination board account. This is the account number here, and the account number is in Cooperative Bank, Coop House branch. The validity period of the new name is forever. However, the NGO can decide to change it again. It's allowed. The processing time, it will take the NGO coordination board 2 days to acknowledge the change of name, and the changes will be effected within 90 days in their registrars. The office location and contact information of the Non-Governmental Organization Coordination Board headquarters, they are located at the Bank House, Haile Selassie Avenue, and in Nairobi, Kenya. The email address and their website, the website is www.ngo.or.ke. You can visit their website to get information about the other regional offices across Kenya. Other information is that all applications must contain original signatures of the officials and members as applicable, and the signatures must be officials. Originals, scanned copies of the signatures will not be accepted. So thanks for watching. As you've seen, it's quite simple to make the application. It's just a matter of downloading the forms or picking the forms from the NGOs coordination board offices and filling them, paying the applicable fees and submitting them, and in a period of 2 days the acknowledgement will be made, and after 90 days the changes will be effected in their registrar. So thank you for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button and notification bell of this video, and I wish you all the best.